Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In this installment of the 10 series, we're going to focus on our shoulder stability and core control with the wall walk. Now, this is an advanced level movement, so make sure that you can perform the basic wall walk before attempting this one. If you haven't done my beginner wall walk tutorial, check it out here. But if you have that down and you want to increase the difficulty, this one's for you. So, in the beginning of the video, I showed you guys what we're working towards. And essentially, we're taking the basic wall walk and then adding an element of rotation into it. This will really target those stabilizing muscles and also work on your core control. You'll be engaging your obliques and your serratus anterior a whole lot more. So, let's go ahead and dive into it. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're gonna do is set up at the wall, just like we did in the beginning of the video. Get yourself into that starting position with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and then take a step back. Okay? So from there, we're going to hinge our hips and bring our chest towards our knees. Okay? Now we're in that starting position. You'll notice that your body should be relatively straight. Obviously, your head's going to be lower, but if you look from side to side, it should be fairly straight. We're not trying to arch or curve our back in any way. Alright, so from there, we're going to bring our right hand off the wall and rotate our upper body towards our left leg. Now, this is where it starts to get a little bit tricky, because we're going to engage our core and we're going to rotate against our leg. So, we're going to use that left leg to kind of push us back against that rotation. We don't want to just flop over. We want to use that core to stabilize. Now, when we do this, we're actually going to keep our left hand on the wall. So, we're just rotating with our right arm. Alright? So once you get that nice and stable, we're going to extend our right arm back out towards the wall, and then we're going to take that left foot and we're going to plant it down. Now, from there, we're going to stand all the way up and rotate the rest of the way. Now, when you're doing this, make sure that you keep your eye on the top of your left hand. That's going to help you keep your body stable, and make sure that you do UNT fall over. Okay, so from there, we're going to take our right hand, and we're going to plant it down. Now we're going to hinge our hips again, and bring our chest towards our knees. Okay, so we're back in that same starting position, except now we're rotated 180 degrees. So, we're going to repeat the same steps on the other side. So, we're going to bring our right hand off the wall, and rotate towards our left leg. We're going to use that left leg to push us back against that rotation, and we're going to keep our right hand planted on the wall. Alright, so from there, we're going to extend our left arm back out towards the wall, and then we're going to take our right foot and we're going to plant it down. From there, we're going to stand all the way up and rotate the rest of the way. Then, we're going to take our left hand and we're going to plant it down. And then, we're going to hinge our hips and bring our chest towards our knees. Alright, so from there, we're going to take our left hand off the wall and rotate towards our right leg. We're going to use that right leg to push us back against that rotation. Keep our left hand on the wall. Extend that right arm back out towards the wall. Plant that left foot down, stand all the way up. Rotate and then plant that right hand down. Hinge those hips. Bring our chest towards our knees. Take our left hand off the wall, rotate towards our right leg, use that right leg to push us back against that rotation. Keep our left hand on the wall, extend that right arm back out. Plant that left foot down, stand up, rotate, and then plant that right hand down. Alright? So from there, we're going to hinge those hips and bring our chest towards our knees. Now, this is it. We're going to take our left hand off the wall and rotate towards our right leg. Use that right leg to push us back against that rotation. Keep our left hand on the wall. Extend that right arm back out towards the wall. Plant that left foot down, stand all the way up, and rotate. Now, this is the hardest part, because we're not going to plant our hand down. Instead, we're going to reach our arm overhead, and we're going to try to touch our fingertips to the wall. When you're doing this, make sure that you keep your eye on the spot where your fingertips are touching. Don't look at your hand, look at the wall. Once you get that down, we're going to take our right hand and we're going to plant it down. And then, we're going to hinge our hips and bring our chest towards our knees. Now, I said this was an advanced level movement, but you might be wondering how this works into a workout. Well, it's great as a warm-up movement to get those shoulders feeling good and to wake them up. It's also great to use as a superset with another upper body exercise. So, for example, you could do a superset like this. You would do 3 sets of 10 reps of whatever upper body exercise you choose. Take a minute break, and then do 3 sets of as many reps as you can with this wall walk shoulder stability and core control. Doing it that way will really get your heart rate up and it'll make your shoulders burn like crazy. So, you'll notice that when we performed this movement, we used several different muscles. The main muscle that we were working on was our core. So, our obliques, our serratus, anterior, and then obviously the muscles around our shoulder as well. As far as the actual mechanics behind this movement, we're basically using our core to create torque. Torque is simply rotational force. So, when we're rotating against our legs, we're creating torque. The reason why this is so effective for shoulder stability is because it requires us to control that torque. If we don't control that torque, we'll simply fall over. So, we have to use our shoulder stabilizers to make sure that we stay upright. Okay? So now we're going to work on some progressions. Like I said, this is an advanced level movement. So, we're going to add some difficulty to it. Now, the first progression is to simply hold this last position for a certain amount of time. So, we're going to hold this final position for 30 seconds and work our way up to 60. This is going to require a ton of shoulder stability and core strength. So, make sure that you ease into this one. Start with 30 seconds and then work your way up. The next progression is to add weight. Now, you can either wear a backpack with plates in it, or you can use a weighted vest. I prefer the weighted vest for this particular movement. And then finally, we can do the same thing, but instead of holding the last position for time, we're going to count reps. So, we're going to shoot for 3 sets of 10 reps. Now, this is going to be extremely difficult, but if you can do it, it'll definitely build some serious shoulder stability and core strength. Alright, so there you have it guys. That's the wall walk, shoulder stability and core control. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to learn how to fix your posture, then check out my free course by clicking the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.